Hey guys, Dr. Taylor and Dr. Luoma here. In our office, we get asked all the time, Doc, can you give me some stretches or exercises for lower back pain or sciatica? So we just kind of wanted to present our top 5 low back exercises and stretches for you today so that you can do this at home. If you happen to catch yourself in a pinch and you need to do some stretches, if you've had a long day and you're just sore, achy, and tired, these are our top 5 that we recommend to patients in our office. So the first one is going to be what we call a piriformis stretch, which is a deep muscle in your glute. So what you do is you bring your knee up, you bring it across your body, and then up toward the opposite shoulder. So it's going to be right knee, left shoulder, left knee, right shoulder. And what you want to do is just get a good starting position where you feel a good stretch deep in your glutes down here. And then you just take about a 10 to 15 second stretch. Take a big deep breath, let it out, pull it a little bit farther, and then that's your second starting position, and just breathe 10 to 15 seconds and do that about 2 or 3 times until you get both sides of the glutes nice and stretched out. So the piriformis muscle is a muscle that runs from the outer greater trochanter back here to the sacrum, and it can pinch your sciatic nerve, and so it's really good to stretch this out as much as possible. Our second one, we're going to go into an exercise here, is called the bridge. So the stronger your glutes are, very big muscle group, the stronger your glutes are, the more it will stabilize your low back. So what you're going to do is bend your knees to a nice comfortable position here, and you're just going to lift your pelvis straight up, squeezing the glutes nice and tight. You're going to try to hold that for 20 to 30 seconds. After you've done that, you slowly lower it back down, relax your feet. And that's 1. So you can do about 5 to 10 of those, and that will really strengthen up the glutes here. So what you're going to find is there's a pattern between the glutes, the legs, and the core. Very big muscle groups that will help stabilize your lower back and decrease fatigue throughout the day. Second stretch that we're going to do is called the figure 4 stretch. This is also like a hip and deep glute stretch. So you just lay one leg across, make a figure 4, bring this knee up towards your chest, reach under your knee for me, Doc, and then just pull straight up. Again, you're going to hold this 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds, whatever you're comfortable with. Take a big deep breath, blow it out, pull a little bit farther, and that's going to be number 2, big deep breath, blow it out. Number 3, a little bit farther, as far as you can go, and then let it out, and you're going to switch sides. Perfect. So that's it right there. So that's figure 4. So we've got piriformis, we've got bridges, we've got figure 4. If you'll flip over for me, Doc.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting a cat camel position here.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, this one's called cat camel, very good for low back flexibility and core stabilization. So what you're going to do is you're going to just drop your lower back as far as you can toward the floor. So just let your stomach relax. Other way. There you go, right where you were. So you let your stomach relax. So this right here is going to be your starting position. And then what you're going to do is lift your belly button toward the ceiling as far as you can. And you hold that again for about 5, 10, 15 seconds. And then you just blow it out. There you go. Inhale. Exhale, and you're coming down. So you're just going from an arch to a dip. Arch, dip. Nice and easy. So you're just letting your hips relax, let your pelvis relax, and that's going to help you there.
And one thing you want to remember to do too is make sure you keep your head at an even platform with the body.
Yeah, so stay neutral. You want your spine neutral as possible. And from this position right here, you can go into another one of our favorites, which is called bird dog. So what you're going to do here, keep your back nice and neutral. So lock it in right here. And you're going to just extend one leg straight back. There you go. You're going to hold that. Again, you're strengthening here. So we have the hamstrings engaged, the quads are engaged, the glutes are definitely engaged, the lower back muscles are engaged. Again, you're trying to stay neutral. Here you go, Doc. There we go. All right. So again, 10, 15, 30 seconds, whatever you can tolerate, and then that's 1, and then swap it. Again, you're just extending straight back, body staying nice and smooth, arms are directly underneath your shoulders there, good and stabilized, and then come back down. Perfect. And then lay on your stomach one more time for me. So that's called bird dog, and again, it's just like you're pointing like a bird dog.
And if you want to too, real quick, if you want to bump it up a level too, and you know you feel like you're in pretty good shape, but you're still having some back issues, try to go up with your opposite hand. So right leg out, left arm up, and hold same position. But you make sure you keep that arm, your shoulders above your hands, and you're also keeping your the neutrality of your spine when you do this, because if you start to move and sway, you're going to be doing more harm than anything else.
So this is a little bit more advanced, but if you feel like you can do it, you can always do it. It's called cross crawl, where you're activating the left side and the right side of the body at the same time. One of my favorites is going to be the prone hip extension. So what you're going to do, again, from this position, relax down, there you go, is just lift your leg nice and straight directly up toward the ceiling as far as you can. So lift the leg. Again, you're holding 10 to 30 seconds and back down. Swap it. Good. And down. Swap. Very simple, but again, you're strengthening the glutes, you're activating the low back right here. Very good for that. And then one more, lay on your side for me, Doc.
Yep.
Throw this one in there. A lot of our patients have weak side muscles right here, so your glute max is your big muscle back here on your in the glutes, but you also have glute medius and minimus, which kind of get overcompensate, or they get overshadowed.
Yes,
by,
they're deactivated
by the
a lot of
max.
the times.
So they're deactivated and they're weak, which causes a lot of trigger points here and sore tender muscles.
Yes.
So what you're going to do is straighten your legs for me, Doc, and you're just going to lift straight up here, and that's going to get a good squeeze. So we're just activated directly right behind the hip bone right here, and then back down, and then up. Again, just a good solid squeeze, 10 to 30 seconds, and back down. Consistency is really the key of what we're looking for in all of this. I mean, as you can see right here, all of this probably takes about 5 minutes a day, so you can do it first thing in the morning, last thing at night, on your lunch break, whatever it is, wherever you can squeeze 5 minutes in, and it will really help stabilize your low back, and it'll decrease your pain, and it'll up your quality of life. So just start with these 5 or 6 exercises and stretches, guys, and watch your low back pain decrease. Thanks.
See y'all.